Tatis, maybe the best player in baseball, maybe the most exciting player in baseball. Fractured wrist, could be out for 3 months. A.J. Preller saying that to Dennis Lynn of The Athletic. He's headed for surgery that could come with a recovery time of up to 3 months. Tatis, by the way, did have a motorcycle accident in the offseason. We're not saying, and he's not saying that led to that, but teams could not communicate with each other, with their clubs. So he gets into camp, has a few swings, and that wrist is hurt.
I feel like it caught us out of guard. I mean, I was working out, I was doing my activities, and it was getting worse through time. While I was getting more heavy on my workouts, and I got the results over here when I got to spring training. It's a really big surprise. It's bad. It's terrible. I mean, I don't know how you can put it out there. I feel like everybody's disappointed, especially me. Especially I feel like we have a pretty good chance this year as a team. Nothing. I just want to be out there for my teammates, for my fans.
Age 23 season coming in. He hit 42 home runs last year. He's springy. He's athletic. He's exciting. And for the second straight year, we're saying, Padres, this is going to be the most exciting team to watch in the majors. And then, oh no! Like, again, another big oh no.
Yeah, this is going to really put the Padres behind the 8 ball to start the season now, because the Dodgers are going to continue to reload. They may get Freddie Freeman. We don't know. But I thought the margin of error with the Padres and the Dodgers, they needed to have Manny Machado healthy. They need Blake Snell. They need Yu Darvish to perform. This is going to be a huge miss for them, up to 3-4 months. So you're probably we're talking into June, possibly July. And wrist fractures can be a little bit of a dicey thing, talking about not only hitting, but throwing and fielding. So this is really going to hamper the Padres.
Yeah, look, and the Giants won 107 games last year. So you're right, the margin of error just isn't there. It's not like, he'll come back 3 months. And Ha-Seong Kim is a good shortstop. He can field the position. They'll be fine from that aspect. They'll miss the pop. This is a shortstop who slugs 600.
I mean, terrific player. I will say one thing, though, about this. I'm going off on a little bit on a tangent here. When this happened now, today, we're not exactly sure. The team wasn't able to be in contact with him for months because of the lockout. So we're not 100% sure how this happened. He's not exactly sure how it happened. But we know he had this motorcycle accident in early December. So he was asked about that today. Someone asked him, was it the motorcycle accident that caused the fractured rib? And you know what his answer was? Which one? That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Which motorcycle accident? I think at this point we need to be safe, and tell them no more motorcycle. I think that's the bigger issue long term. You got to be safe for your general health anyway. But I think the lockout may have affected this. If they were in contact with him and heard about it exactly, and had contact with him, they were told, go to the doctor, get checked out. But I mean, he's such a tough guy. He didn't get checked out. He went on playing. Finally started hitting the ball in a scrimmage game. He felt the wrist. That's when he went to the doctor. The doctor at that point examined him and said it looks like something that's been there a while. So that's why we think it was probably one of the motorcycle accidents.
That's a bad sign. I thought the contract extension was a great idea because, again, I believe in drafting, developing, or in this case, they traded, but they brought him through the system, have your own superstar, and then just pay him, keep him in your organization forever. He's had trouble staying on the field.
He has,
for
Brian.
numerous reasons so far, and he's 22 years old.
And that really has been the only knock. He has been a sensation since he's put on a Padres uniform. It's keeping him on the field, and he's a big part of that Padres lineup. He and Manny Machado, and I still think Manny Machado is a solid player that's going to have a lot of more productive years, but they can ill afford. If this is going to go on to into June, into July, it's going to be hard for the Padres to make up for the production on the field and in the batter's box.
They have a nice little team that I think can punch above their weight, but you take that guy out, now you're going up against behemoths, because who knows what the Giants will be. That was not a fluke last year, and we know the Dodgers, they're monstrous. All right.
Horrible, monstrous beast!